Hey, what's up guys, this is Linux Nox and today we are going to install Ubuntu DDE on our VirtualBox. So let's get started. Open the VirtualBox and as you can see I have created Ubuntu 20.04 and Parrot OS here. So for creating Ubuntu DDE we have to go on tools and click on new. Now here we have to select Ubuntu DDE as general format. Now click on next. Here we have to select the RAM size for our system. Click on next. Now we have to create a virtual hard disk in which our Ubuntu DDE will get installed. I will prefer here up to 30 GB you have to create a partition so that you can easily install the overall setup. Now click on create. And we will open settings and set up processor. Now in the display part we have to set up to 128 MB for which we can seamlessly use the graphic part. In storage part we will found an empty part. So on going empty part we have to select our ISO file, that is Ubuntu DDE official ISO file. Then there are some general setups to do. As you can see, a system has been created here. Ubuntu DDE system has been created here. So we have to reboot Ubuntu DDE setup. So it will take some time to start. So as you can see it is booting up and it will load some important resources here. You have to wait for a while for this process. Okay, now loading resources has been completed, so it will boot up Ubuntu DDE installation process. So up to when it is booting, you can download Ubuntu DDE from its official website or and VirtualBox from its official website. It is available for both Windows host as well as Linux distribution. You can also torrent Ubuntu DDE. So let's check. Now click on normal mode and we will continue the setup. Now Ubuntu DDE installation process has been started. So this is the overall interface, and now we will click on install Ubuntu DDE 20.04 LTS. LTS stands for long term support, which stands for 5 years update. As you can see, it is auto default set to American English, and then we will click on next. Now it will say ask for region. I am from India, so I am selecting it as Asia. Now here it will ask for keyboard layout, where we have to select default English US, because Indian will make it as Hindi version. Now partitioning the hard disk, manual partitioning. Next. Now we have to create a new partition table. Click on MBR, then press OK. See, there is a free space has been created here. So we have to click on create. As you can see, it is MBR part. I'm creating this new disk. I'm creating it up to 20 GB, in which our Linux system will install, and the file system will be ext4, and the mount point will be as a slash. Then click on BIOS grub to make it as a grub bootloader, then press OK. See, the Linux system has been created, and now we have to set up a additional storage here if you wish to use, otherwise it is your choice. So I am creating here 8 GB storage. You have to select no mount point, then click on OK. See, that here ext4 format and NTFS format has been created, and now we have to click on next to install Ubuntu DDE on our VirtualBox. Now it will ask for the username and password. You can simply put it as 4-digit password, and I'm using auto login. It's your choice, you can uncheck it to log in into Ubuntu DDE. So it is showing some details like keyboard and partitions we have created. Now you have to scroll down and click on install now. So now Ubuntu DDE is being installed in VirtualBox. It will take some time to install, so we have to wait for a while. I'm skipping some part. So now here the system has been installed with the Ubuntu DDE. So scroll down and we will click on reboot now. In my case it is not showing here because it has a small screen. So it is rebooting to the new system. For first boot it will take some time, so you have to wait for a while. So as you can see, it will again after booting ask you to start with normal mode. Then on clicking normal mode it will get boot. So here's the overall interface of Ubuntu DDE system. It looks like a Windows 7 actually. Now click on input device and install the guest edition CD of VirtualBox. So here opening the my computer, and as you can see storage has been created. So click on VirtualBox guest edition CD. You can double click on it, so it will open the file. So you have to find autorun.sh and double click on it and run in terminal. It will ask for the authentication password which you have set on username part. It will install some additional modules so that you can use VirtualBox on full screen and experience the Ubuntu DDE desktop on full screen as well. It will take some time to install the additional modules. Actually, I'm checking it. I think the overall process has been completed. So let's check out once. It will show for software updater. Click on remind later. So go on view and the full screen mode is there. Press on switch. Okay, I think the process has not yet been completed. So we will retry the guest edition CD method. Again go on guest edition CD method. I was trying to install it but it was not working there. So try for all running the again run the autorun.sh file and enter the authentication password. It won't confirm. So now it is asking for yes or no, so you have to write it here yes. So as you can see, it is reinstalling the modules. Wait for a while to complete the process. So as you can see, please return closed. This window is showing there. So the overall process has been completed, and now we have to eject the virtual guest edition. So unmount it. If it will not be unmounted from the system, then you can simply reboot the PC. Now we have to reboot our VirtualBox so that it can take the full screen effect. It is again booted up, and go on view, and let's check out full screen mode and click on switch. So it is the process has been completed. So as you can see, it looks like Windows 7, and quite good experience with the Ubuntu DDE deepin desktop edition. You can also check the terminal version here of latest Ubuntu DDE desktop. So you can experience Ubuntu DDE for the fastest experience other than Windows. That's all for today's video. Thank you guys, and please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel, that is Linux Nox. Thank you.